In this video, I want to go over 5 tips to gain weight for a skinny guy. But why should you take advice from me? I've always been a skinny guy trying to bulk up. I did so many mistakes and decisions which I regret. I've tried a bunch of advice. Some worked and some really didn't. That's why I feel that I have decent advice. And no disrespect to anyone, but when the big guys give this sort of advice, they have insane genetics and they've never gone through the actual problem. So what I want to do in this video is to share exactly what works best for me from someone who is in the same position as you are, and most importantly for someone who had the same starting point as you have right now. One more thing before we begin: you can get the exact workout program I used to build my body as a skinny guy from this to this. Click the link below once you're ready and you're gonna get access to a bunch more stuff there. Okay, let's do this. So tip number 1, or should I say mistake number 1, not tracking your weight. One of the biggest mistakes I see beginners do is not tracking anything. You don't track what you eat, you don't track your weight or anything like that. Now, not tracking your weight is not a big deal if you know the stuff that I'm going to teach you in a few moments, but tracking your weight is a big deal. If you do not track your weight, it is very hard to know if you are gaining weight or not. That's why you need to track your weight. And that's the purpose of tracking your weight. You need to know if you're gaining, if you're losing, there's no change in your weight. That's why you need to do it. So my advice: track your weight every single morning after using the bathroom. No drinks, no food, anything like that. At the end of the week, so you do that for 7 days out of 7, at the end of the week you find the median. How do you find the median number? You basically put all the numbers, all the 7 numbers that you got the entire week, you put them in numerical order, and then you cut the highs and the lows, and then you got the median number, the middle number, the number in the middle. And you basically do that week after week, and you compare it to the number from the next week. You do not compare day after day changes, because that can be very off. That can be off. It can be water retention, it can be loss of water or whatever. You compare the median number from the week 1 to week 2 to week 3, week 4, all that good stuff. From week to week. That's how you do it. All right. I'll talk about how much to eat in a few moments. That's why I said that it's not that important to track the weight, but it's still good information to have. Number 2, buying mass gainers. Hear me out here. Most of them are full of sugar and some protein. Their purpose is to provide you with a lot of calories. That's the purpose of the mass gainer. Now, I'm going to tell you a little story. It's not actually a story, but when I started, I would hide it in my room, because when I started my fitness journey, I was 16, 14, 15, something like that. I don't know. I cannot remember. So my parents wouldn't let me to buy this kind of stuff, mass gainers, creatine, protein powder, all that good stuff. So what I did was I ordered the mass gainer. I'm not telling you this to teach you how to get the mass gainer. I'm telling you what I did, my mistakes, so you can learn and do not do them. But I know if you're a young man right now, you're probably gonna do this. So, but I'm gonna tell you what I did. So I ordered the mass gainer to one of my friend's house. All right, because I couldn't order it in my house, because my parents would find out. Now, first of all, if you want to do this for some reason, you want to spend your money like this, waste of money, basically, at least find a good mass gainer that doesn't have a lot of sugar. At least find a good one, high quality one. Okay, so back to the main point. So, I ordered to one of my friend's house. I got it from him and then hide it into my backpack and then into my room. Luckily, my parents didn't find out. So at that moment, so what we used to do was, in the evening, when no one would see me in the secret, just bring the shaker into my room, put the mass gainer there, put the water, drink it, all that stuff. It's simply not worth it, I'm telling you. And the worst part, I did this all in secret, all that stuff, and I didn't even gain weight, because I didn't know all the other stuff that I'm teaching you in these videos. There's no point in buying a mass gainer, wasting your money, if you don't do the other stuff. So if you do a lot of the stuff, 80% of the stuff, you don't need a mass gainer. And I'm gonna teach you how to make your own mass gainer, so don't worry about it. Now, this solution, you make your own mass gainer at home, much healthier, and you can control how many calories it has. So, sample recipe here. 300 milliliters of milk, 2 bananas, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, dark chocolate, 2 tablespoons of honey, 2 scoops of protein powder, optional olive oil if you really need a few hundred calories, extra 100 calories. This is the exact one I used every single day. So I bought the mass gainer once and then never bought any mass gainer. I just made my own. Much healthier, low sugar, and you can control the calories. Now, number 3, eat often. When we are very, very skinny, we are usually not very hungry. So that means we cannot eat a lot. All right. So here's my advice for you. Eat often. How much? 5 times a day. Even if it's some nuts, some protein powder, and some banana. It doesn't really matter. As long as you have some protein, some calories, and some healthy stuff in there, totally fine. Here's a sample meal plan that I would use if started again as a skinny guy. So, sample meal plan for skinny guys. You wake up, meal number 1, whey protein, 2 bananas, 50 grams of nuts, or oatmeal with some protein powder and peanut butter. Meal number 2, you can have some pasta with pesto, olive oil, chicken. Then 30 grams of nuts, a protein bar, a banana. Meal number 4, salmon or avocado with chicken and homemade mass gainer shake plus 20 grams of nuts. Now, this is just out of my mind. Please do not follow this just like this. Make sure you adjust it to your own and you track your weight. Make sure you do not get fat. Tip number 4, or mistake, poor workout split. I know you're still doing bro split and you think it's still making you gains, but that's not true. If you go from training your muscles once a week to training your muscles twice a week, you're going to double your gains. You're going to make much faster gains. So which one should you choose? Well, it depends on your schedule. I cannot tell you, okay, do this is the best one. There are multiple very good workout programs that you can choose from. For a complete beginner, if you want to train only 3 days a week, you can do full body. You can do, if you want to train 6 days a week, push-pull legs, push-pull legs. If you want to train only 5 days a week, push-pull legs, push-pull. Or only 4 days a week, push-pull and upper body. For this reason, because it depends on your schedule, it's different from person to person. I recommend joining my program. It's the first link in the description because you basically get advice from someone who had the same starting point as you. And I think that's the most important thing. Next. Okay, so the same workout split. As you can see right here, because I want to take this bro split out of your mind. This is me when I followed the bro split. And this is me when I changed it. Okay. Next, eating enough. I won't give you the same advice. Calculate your maintenance, go into the internet, calculate calorie calculators, add 300 calories on top of that. No. I know it's hard for you to do all of these things. Track your weight, track how much you eat. Make sure you eat 5 times a day. Make sure you have protein in every single meal. You don't have time to cook. You don't have time to eat, all that stuff. So just follow a meal plan, track your weight, like I said, and try to get half a pound from week to week. So you take a look at the median number from this week, and then next week you take a look at these 2 numbers and make sure you gain half a pound at max. Do this and you're good to go. Second advice here, eat enough protein and from quality sources. So 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, that's the general rule. So if you weigh 190 pounds, eat around 190 grams of protein every single day. Next, high quality protein sources. Whey protein, casein protein, eggs, and lean meats. Not lean meats, lean meats. So, before I'm going to tell you about that, not all the protein is the same. For you, in order to use the protein that you eat to build muscle, you need that protein to be a complete protein. A complete protein means that it has all 9 essential amino acids. Because when you eat protein, your body breaks down that into amino acids and then use them to build muscle. You need all of them, all 9. If you eat the protein from veggies or from pasta or from whatever poor quality sources of protein, they are not complete proteins. They don't have all the 9 essential amino acids, so you cannot use them to build muscle. That's why I'm telling you, I didn't know this when I started, but make sure you eat. These are the highest quality sources of protein. Now, if you click now on the link below, you'll have access to my workout program that got me jacked from a skinny guy, plus a bunch more stuff. These are some of the modules, some of the courses that you're gonna get. Plus, just consider going there, check the everything that you're gonna get. Click on the video, watch the video, and you can take the decision for yourself.